Centuries later, Copernicus, Vesalius, and Bacon also contributed their ideas. Some historians suggest that modern science was born in the 1500s, specifically in 1543 after two events occurred. First, Nicholas Copernicus published his heliocentric view of the universe. He was the first to publish his ideas about the sun as opposed to the earth, the sun being the center of the universe. Andreas Vesalius also published his work about the anatomy of the human body, which was the first full-length, comprehensive book detailing the human body's anatomy. A few decades later, Sir Francis Bacon was influential in popularizing the scientific method. He did this during the time when we were transitioning from the Renaissance period to the age of the Enlightenment. And Bacon was an English philosopher and statesman. He was involved in politics in England, but he was also a big fan of the scientific method, and he spoke about it, wrote about it, and encouraged others to use a more scientific approach to observe the world, as opposed to the traditional spiritual explanation for why things are the way they are. Bacon is also known as the father of empiricism, which is the idea that knowledge is gained through experience, reflection, learning, the environment. Empiricist starts with an E, experience starts with an E. I try to remember that connection using the letter E. Bacon also advocated for a more inductive approach to studying the world. Up until this point, deductive reasoning was the prominent way of studying the environment. Deductive reasoning is going from a very general concept down to something very specific, whereas inductive reasoning starts with specific observations about the world, about the people you see, the animals you see, and draws broad conclusions about those specific events.